Welcome everyone to Day 20 where Bad Rolls make great role playing. We're back to continue campaign 2, but before we dive into tonight's adventure, let's go around the invisible table and introduce you all to our chaotic characters and their harmonious players, starting with Steve. Great start. Absolutely great start.
What else do you expect?
Okay, Neil.
Hi, my name is Neil. I am playing a half-elf bard called Pyraeus Stormsinger.
Rye.
Hi, I'm Rye, and I'm playing Aniketos, the Phoenix Cleric.
Rain.
Hi, I'm Rain. I'm playing Rue, the Wood Elf Druid.
No sarcasm. No sarcasm. Little bits at the end, guys. Just straight to the point.
Being well behaved today.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
Been too long.
Steve is here. He's just on mute at the moment, and Vic and AJ will be here hopefully later on for us. So
Insert great big massive gap of space here to later add in recording of them saying hi.
we probably won't do that. We'll just let them slide in.
Hello, I'm Steve.
Oh, this could be interesting. So,
Shadorim, the paladin of Ysmir.
so the players are ready. I think. I'm not so sure. Let's dive into tonight's adventure. The Sagas of Kaldraa. Frostfall.
The war rages within Norvania. But the adventure continues.
And we're back. So, last time, the party started their last leg of the journey on the Serpent's Way to the town of Fintroll at the base of the Frostfang Mountains. During this time, Aniketos found out that Calcifer's flame that he drank was in fact a fire demon named Helios, and gave Annie enchanted abilities and was very judgmental on Annie's choices in life and the way the mortal races live. The party at last got to Fintroll and had a strange, heartwarming goodbye to the little man. I forgot his name now.
The little man is crazy.
Renfield Luther and Rekamar, as they both wanted to stay in town and help rebuild Elsa's Bridge and get new owners to the Scaled Spine Tavern. They went their separate ways as Duke and R'tish took them to their house within the town, only to find a note on the door saying the escort guild is now disbanded and has 72 hours to eradicate,
Evacuate?
evicted the property. There we go. Dated 2 days ago. There we go. We got there. Fuck. They weren't worried. They weren't worried and showed the party in, having a small dinner, and got ready for bed. They all had a nice long sleep, except Annie, as Helios most of the night was muttering to himself. The next morning, Duke fried up what was left of their food supply for the rest of the party, only realizing the bacon and sausages were very well done. R'tish opened the front door after hearing a knock, and only to see a bureaucratic, quilled and clipboard gnome standing at the door asking whether they'll be leaving the property today, otherwise they'll be forcibly removed. R'tish picked up the gnome and said they'll go when they go, and closed the door.
It's always the gnomes.
It's always the gnomes. The party sets off. Oh, God, you got me. Right. The party set off out of the old escort guild and had a small shopping spree. Rue bought 3 diamonds. R'tish and Shadorim bought armor and a unique sword, while Pyraeus inquired about horses to travel. Rue casted Speak with Animals and befriended a brandy muck horse named Applejack. As the party set off to the next city, Grímhawk, and this is where we pick up tonight's episode. So, as you can all see, this is the map of Skodhold, the city or region, shall I say, that you are all in at the moment. To get to Grímhawk within the kingdom of Udenrun, you have to go through 3 settlements: Migtill, Hothel, and Fort Hall. Along the way, I will be asking you guys to roll dice for encounters.
I mean, typically, yes, that is what we do, John. We roll dice in these games.
For unique encounters. Okay?
Okay. Yep.
And I'll be asking
Let's
random
go.
people. Oh, right, okay. Jesus. You don't want to hear any... Right, okay. Neil, roll me a d8, please.
Okay. That would be a 6.
Ooh.
Along your journey to the small village of Migtill, you will all see, or you come across, a wolf seemingly dead in the middle of the path.
Is it definitely dead?
Do you want to find out?
I mean, I'm gonna look from afar. What do my elf eyes see?
Could you roll me a perception, please?
Absolutely. Oh, that's not good. That's an 11.
All you see is a dead, a dead wolf in the middle of the track.
How far away are we?
I would say you're about 15 feet away from the actual the wolf.
Okay. Can we see any blood or obvious wounds on it?
Could you make me a perception, please?
I will attempt to. How about a... Oh, that looks okay. 24.
Oh, yeah.
You don't see any wounds on it.
Okay, does it appear to be breathing? Can we see its
you can
torso
see,
moving?
You can see a little bit of breathing on the wolf.
Okay, does it look like it's robust breathing, or does it look like it's, taking its last breath?
Robust breathing.
Okay. Well, I'll say to the others, this could be a very well-trained animal, because it looks okay from what I can see.
Well trained. Does it take much training to teach a wolf to sleep?
Well, they're as smart as dogs, aren't they? So, you could train it to play dead or what have you. Rue,
Mm.
can you do some druidy stuff to it? And
Do some druidy stuff.
it's all. Well, I don't know anything about it. You're the one that's attuned to plants and animals.
Do
So-
some druidy stuff. Let me have a think about what druidy stuff I could potentially do. Well, you
If
if you want me to do, if you want me to talk to it, it's going to be 10 minutes of us standing here potentially being ambushed because it's a ritual.
That's really helpful. We have a druid in the party who has to cast speak with animals via a ritual. No, I'm joking.
I could do it if you want. Yeah, okay, I could just do it as a first level spell as well, but
Could I also do a perception check? Can I also do a perception check to see if there is only the one fucking wolf or if there are more around?
Of course you can.
Thank you, DM. You're so generous.
John, are we near to some? Is there anything else around here? Is there woodland right up to the track, or?
There's a few trees dotted around. What you see is basically a very open fields of grass until you right up to basically as far as you can see. There's a few trees dotted around. Obviously, it's winter time, so the atmosphere is a bit dark, a bit dreary, and there's a few rocks around as well. But mostly it's just a plain of grass, like fields of grass.
Okay. And how big are the rocks? Big enough to hide someone behind?
Yes. Now you said 21. Yes.
I did say 21. Thank you,
So-
Mr. DM.
So you see behind one of the rocks a fluffy tail sticking out.
That's the best day of my life.
Hang on. The wolves are set an ambush for us.
Yep.
An ambush! Well, if it's just the one wolf, there is not much to worry about. They are pack animals after. No, there is not just the one wolf.
Leave one wolf alive and the sheep are never safe.
There's a little tail on that
do you
wolf.
still want me to do druidy stuff and speak to the wolves?
No, I just want you to kill. No, I wouldn't say that, would I?
We do not need to beat up the local wildlife. Look, they have got a whole little show lined up.
I want to know what's going on here. To be quite honest, this is really weird.
No, look at that one. It is hiding behind rock. Look at its little tail.
Speak with animals.
You haven't got 10 minutes for you to cast it.
I can also cast it normally. I just prefer to do the ritual and not waste a spell slot.
I understand. Okay. Thank you.
Okay, so you cast Speak with Animals. It takes 10 minutes whilst this is happening.
No, she's casting it
I'm
using a
close.
spell slot.
Spell slot instead of ritual.
Fair enough. Okay. Right, so you can now speak with the wolf.
What you doing?
Shh.
I do believe I just got shushed by a wolf. What you doing?
Dead. I'm dead. Don't talk to me.
You seem like you're breathing awfully good for a dead wolf.
Look, just all we want is your meat, okay? Just let us eat you and we'll be fine, right?
Let us eat you. Yes, nice.
Where
The wolves want our meat. The wolves want our
Here's a-
meat and to eat us.
Are you telling
order.
us this? Right.
Yes.
Okay. Well, is it worth suggesting maybe that our friendly colleague, Shadorim, who can conjure food and drink, maybe offers them something that's more palatable to us? Because they'll get fed. We can go on.
I mean, I'm down for that. Shall I see if the wolves are down for that?
Yeah. Well, if Shadorim's cool with that, but Steve's not around at the moment, so
No.
I guess he is.
What if we made sure that you had so much food that you wouldn't need to eat us?
How much food? I don't want that vegan shit. Just proper meat.
We can make it be proper meat.
Okay.
Right,
So,
let's make sure that these wolves have proper meat.
I'm just talking to him. Hang on. And he just gets up and he goes off to behind the rocks.
it's surreal.
And has a little
Woof, woof,
chat.
woof, woof.
So I would say about
Ooh.
4 wolves come out, just like looking at you, waiting for this food to appear.
I'm sure.
So, is it create food and water you can cast?
Yeah, it's richly casted as well, isn't it?
So that's. I don't know. I don't think so.
Hold on.
But it's 45
Let me
pounds.
get the poor man's
enough-
caster sheet.
Yeah, it says enough to sustain up to 15 humanoids or 5 steeds for 24 hours. It says it's bland but nourishing, but I can spice it up a bit with prestidigitation to make food taste interesting. So, yeah. So we can hang around for a few minutes while they eat it, and it'll taste nice, and then we can bugger off. And we've potentially made some friends. In fact, they might want to tag along if we're going to feed them.
The age-old question: can we keep them?
Yes.
God. I already talked to the horse.
I'll name
What's
mine
5 more?
Nymeria. 5 more?
What's 5 more wolves? I already talked to the horse. What's 5 more wolves?
They like horse meat, though, don't they? Oh, sorry, talking. Right, yes. Well, I thought you'd enjoy it. Getting closer to nature.
Yeah, I mean, it's not the worst.
Probably not, stunning conversationalists, I wouldn't think, but...
I mean, I did just have a wolf shush me.
I was trying to play dead, He validated
And then tell me that it wants my meat. I cannot get that out.
I am learning on this plane that everything wants people's meat. It is a common request, apparently. Come on, get with the time.
Jesus Christ, guys.
Women don't have that kind of meat.
Oh no, you do not. I've
Yeah.
never considered that. Keep that to
Yeah,
yourself.
I figured that'd be a strange concept for you.
No, I don't want to know about that. Keep that private.
Can we assume that create food and water has been created at this point?
It has been created. Shadorim has conjured up create food and water, and there's a lump of deer, beef, pork meat, all in the middle of the road, and the wolves are chowing down. With Pyraeus putting some special spices into it, they're enjoying it very much and have no idea what you guys are doing at the moment.
Fine, let's ride on then.
Moving on.
Okay.
Keep an eye on them.
So you keep an eye on the walls until you're out of distance, and you're now traveling to Migtill. Before you get to this farming village, you see a lot of bare fields about, but you do see a lot of farmers still out, tending their land, either trying to plow for the next harvest, or just keeping an eye on their crops, see if there's any weeds growing. But as you're traveling past them, they're all friendly, they're all waving to you, like the very friendly and warm welcome to you all. Until you get, well, not until, but as you enter the village of Migtill, I will get the map up for you to all see.
Oh, mappy map.
Mappy maps.
Mappy map.
So, this is the village of Migtill. And I'll get
Side
up.
note, and above table, I really hope everything's okay with Steve. Have we checked in?
Yes, he's on call at the moment.
Okay.
As in work or kids?
Yeah. As in
Oh, okay.
So that's
Cool.
not a problem. So I'm getting the map up for you now, guys. Have a nice look. Oh, hang on. Oh, that's quite easy. And then Migtill. So you're all entered from the southwest of this little farming village. It is getting late as you see evening is drawing near. What would you like to do?
I suppose find an inn.
Yes. Somewhere to stay.
Luckily, as you are moving closer into the village, you see the only tavern, the Marching Hare.
And we also need stables for the horses. Or somewhere to put the horses. We should inquire about that as well.
We'd hope the inn would have somewhere.
Mm-hmm.
The Marching Hare, which is... Sorry.
Could you do me a favour, if it's not too much trouble, and update it on on Roll20, or is it not much point?
It's updated on Roll20.
It's not updated on Roll20, giving us the map on my end.
Really?
We've still got the map with Frostfall Scarlet Temple on it.
My bad. There you go.
Yay!
Hey!
Hey.
My bad.
So we assume we're effectively coming from the west, then, are we? And then we're going to go out to the west again. So there's a road in, and right.
So
and it's number one.
So you just come in from here, and you exit from here.
Oh, okay. Well, then it doubles back round to the south from the.
Well, but it's basically it's upside down. It's.
So north is to the left of the map.
This is north.
Right. Okay. Fine. Well, the Marching Hare is the first building then, effectively, we come across. So let's pull in there. I assume there's a stables there. It looks like there's a little outhouse behind it.
You have to find out.
Fine. Let's head in.
You head in. At the moment, there's a few patrons inside, drinking, talking to themselves. It's not busy as yet, but there's a very happy, well-built half-elf behind the bar with a big grin on his face. Greetings, everyone. Welcome to the Marching Hare. How can I help you? You all look so beautiful.
No, thank you. We're hoping you've got some rooms for the night.
Oh, we got plenty of rooms. Unfortunately, they're not as big as most of the cities or towns, but we do our best.
I'm sure that will be fine for our relatively modest needs. Although we do have 2 Dragonborn with us who might need some more sturdy.
Unfortunately, all the rooms are the same size, so the Dragonborns will have to accommodate on what they have. I'm sorry.
That's fine. They can cope. I was thinking more of your furniture in case they break it, but that's fine. So how many rooms do we need? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of us. Is there?
Yeah.
Do you have a shared room that we can use, or?
We have 2 shared rooms, if that helps.
Unless anyone wants a separate room.
I might as well just do it, Dragonborns on the floor. Sorry, Dragonborns, but at least they're not breaking.
Indeed. Okay. Well, how many will one of the shared rooms take?
They'll take about 2 people. Sorry, I'm keep laughing. I'm always happy to be here.
I would like to insight check that. I am very uncomfortable.
I want some of what he's on.
No, that's a 10. Because apparently, I can't roll above a 5 tonight. That's been a 3 and a 2 on my 2 high stats.
He seems normal to you, just very happy and lively.
What type of half elf is he? Is he wood half elf?
No, he's high elf, half high elf.
That makes sense.
What's your suggestion? What does that mean? Sorry?
Nothing.
Just that we're happy all the time? Well, I was actually until I met you lot, I suppose.
I'm always happy. I'm happy working here and everything. My name is Livski.
Gesundheit? Repeat that?
Lipskia.
Livskia.
Ah, well, that is a good name.
That is my name, and I'm always happy to be here, working in the Marching Hare.
Well, it's a pleasure to meet you, Lipskia. Can we take... We'll take the 2 twin rooms and a couple of other rooms then, as we need accommodation for 6 of us.
I write this down in the ledger. Marvelous. That will be 12 silver, please.
Okay, I can...
Fine.
Are you covering it, or do you want me to?
I can do it.
Okay, thank you. Have you got any other guests tonight, Livskia?
No, you're the only one. Not a lot of people come through Migtill. It's just the lively farmers who come in and drink all my ale and beer.
Excellent.
Oh no. Rain's
What?
worked out something Rue probably won't have.
Okay.
What?
No, not saying because that's metagaming, and I'm a good player.
And if you have it wrong and it's a good idea, the DM will steal it and make our lives hell, so keep it to yourself.
Exactly. I'm a good player. I'm well behaved.
Are you
She's
now?
so brave.
So tell us about your little village, Livskia. What is there to know?
Well, yeah, we're a very quiet little village. Nothing much happens. There is a druid grove north of here. Uh, there's a few druids live there.
Ugh.
They're not very happy with us, but that is life, unfortunately.
Why are the druids not happy with you?
Well,
And where are exactly these druids?
North of here.
north of here. They're not very happy with us because we, in the last 100 years, my ancestors settled here and cut down a lot of the trees and, make room for more people to live here. And, yeah, they're not very happy with us. But, we keep the peace with them. They're not violent with us. We're not violent with them.
It's not exactly a big conurbation, though, is it? Here, it's relatively small. I mean, what are there? 30 residences or so?
45, but,
Okay. So why do you fell so many trees?
Yeah, you're going to notice that Rue's starting to look very pale about that now.
I'm
Well-
going to look at Rue and just give her a look and a wink.
Well, we had to cut down a lot of the trees to make the apple orchard not far from here to help our cider business grow.
So you've cut down a load of trees and planted a load more trees, but not as many trees.
Yes.
And this has been going on for 100 years.
Yes.
Is this side of business any good?
It's not bad. We do sell a lot of our cider to other taverns and places around Skoghold. So it's not. It's all gravy.
Are you drinking from your own stock?
I'm not. I'm drinking rum.
You're drinking what?
I'm drinking rum.
Rum?
Yes, that's the one. Rum.
God, the people around here have such thick accents I can barely understand them.
Yes, indeed. Okay. So what, John? What time of day is it now?
It
Is
is
it sort of-
now evening time. Whilst you're talking, a few more patrons have come into the tavern and basically set up little tables to communicate with each other and just have just relax after a hard day, in the fields.
Okay. Well, should we
Okay.
get settled in? Then we can go for a wander around the
Horses.
town, maybe. Horses.
Horses.
Do you have stabling?
Oh, we have stabling. Yes,
Livskia?
yes. I will get my little friend to help you. Boskiel. And you see this little halfling comes out and everything. Yes. What is it, Livskia? My name's not Boskiel. It's Boston. Just call me Boston. Yes, he's a funny little one, this little halfling. He will take your horses.
Could I go with him
Happy
to the
you can.
stable?
Yes, you can.
I'm going to join you on that one because it's Applejack. And he's
Indeed.
fussy.
Okay. Well, when we've left, I'm going to talk to Boston.
Okay, so you two
Hey,
head out to the horses, and Boston takes the horses to the stables.
so Boston,
Yeah.
what's with Livskia? He seems a bit.
Yes, he's always like that. He's always how I say it, dingling with the rum. We hardly.
Oh, okay. He's just drunk too much.
Yes, he's very happy. He's always fucking happy. He's always laughing, like. Yeah.
Nothing more sinister than that, no?
Oh no.
I mean,
No, he's a very kind half elf.
I couldn't really get much of a bead on him, to be honest. So, he seems okay.
So, yeah. So, what's your take on this situation with the druids?
We keep to ourselves, and they keep to themselves. You know.
There's never any trouble?
No, not really. I moved to this village not too long ago, so I'm not really up to date with the whole. You know. I mean, the druids aren't happy with us, but when our druids not happy, you know what I mean? They're all these funny people talking to animals and plants. It's a bit weird to me, but you know.
So, Boston, this is Rue. She's a druid.
Is she outside with you, or?
Yeah, she
Yeah?
said she was coming with me.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry. I am so sorry. I did not mean to offend you. It's just I find druids quite weird, but, you know.
They certainly have a different take on life.
They definitely do.
And death. Okay. Right. We'll check the stables, make sure that we're happy where the horses are, and we can head back in. Unless you've got something you want to do, Wayne.
Nope. Nope.
It's
There is. You can see that Rue is all wrestling to not punt this halfling.
Yeah. Okay. Is there anything Boston? Is there anything worth seeing in Migtill while we're here?
except for the orchard and the market. It's not much really.
Okay. What's in the market?
Odds and ends really. You know, there's fish, meat, a few trinkets here and there. We're relatively a poor farming village, but a few market stalls get set up once a week, and
Okay. So who owns the cider mill?
who owns the cider mill?
Yeah.
Jesus Christ, I haven't got that far into my notes. Hang
That's
on.
a question for the DM.
Yes.
Well, I mean, if it's successful enough that you're willing to piss off a grove of druids for 100 years, you must be doing something right, and somebody's making money out of it.
His name is Floki. He owns the village and the cider mill.
Okay. Okay, and is he kind of like a mayor as well, or something like that around here? He's got to be
He's the village owner. He's the
village owner.
he's the magistrate of this village.
Okay. Does he come into the inn at all? Does he keep himself to himself?
Sometimes he comes to the tavern. Sometimes he doesn't.
Okay. Fine, thank you. Okay, we'll head back in, shall we?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So you head back in. Divsky is asking for drinks to Aniketos. What drinks would you like, my friends? They're quite cheap, you know? I just need to know what drinks you need.
You may want to wait until the other two are back in so they can tell you what they like. I like whiskey. Do you have any?
Oh, we have a lot of whiskey, yes. Oh, lot of whiskey. Not a lot of rum, though, but a lot of whiskey.
No, my friend. I leave the rum all to you. I see you have already put your dips down.
What does Duke want to drink?
Duke will have a look at the bottles on display and then ask for what could he get cheapest strong. What's the strongest thing he can get cheap?
The cheapest drink you can have is this ale. It's 2 silver. And he just puts this bottle on the table with only a little. It's got a house on it, and that's always on the bottle.
Duke will pick the bottle up and examine the label. Is it something he's drunk before?
No, it is not.
Alright, I shall try this. And he will plop 2 silver down on the desk.
Thank you very much, my friends. My comrade. Thank you so much.
You are cutting trees down, not sure we are comrade.
Oh, everyone in the tavern and the village is my comrade.
I'm not so sure of this. And Duke will move slightly away and try his bottle of ale.
Okay. Shadorim, what does Shadorim want to drink? Is Steve back, or is he still away?
He said he was back.
Yeah, he did say he was back.
Maybe he's had to go again.
Maybe. Okay, so both Pyraeus and Rue come back when Aniketos is choosing their drink.
I'll have a wine, please.
What type of wine? The best wine we got, or the cheap shit I keep at the back?
Oh, Elven, if possible, please.
Elven wine, my type of wine, sir. Yes, I'll go and grab a bottle. And he gets a bottle off the shelf, very elegant looking bottle. And he pops it down. Do you want the whole bottle or just the glass?
Rue, do you want to share?
I don't drink wine, and on this occasion, I'm not going to drink from this man.
Okay. I'll have the bottle then, please.
That'd be 2 gold, please.
Okay.
That is extortionate.
Business
Can you hear
is
me now?
business.
Yeah.
Don't know. Probably about right for a decent bottle of wine. 20 quid.
Yeah, about that.
Where do I find my money? I've got it somewhere. I can't find it.
Where's my money?
Hmm?
Where's
It's in
my money?
inventory.
Oh, there it is. 2 gold. Okay, that's done. Keep. I'm not intending to drink the whole bottle, but I'll take the rest of it with us.
Okay, that's no problem. That's cool.
There's no licensing restrictions, I assume.
No, there isn't. What is Shadorim go drink?
I'll have some rum.
I am sorry, my friend. The rum is all gone. It's somewhere safe, and he just taps his like. His
How is
stomach
all the
area.
rum gone?
Well, we don't sell rum here. It's a special. Anyway, would I like to give you an ale instead?
I'll lean over to Shadorim and say he drinks it all himself.
I'm thinking that. Is he stood there drinking from a bottle of rum?
Yes, he's drinking.
It's under the bar.
But he basically goes underneath the bar and just has a little sip and everything. I drink all the rum.
Yeah, I can see you drink all the rum. Right, yeah, I'll get over it.
You could probably drink all the room under the table.
I give you the best ale we got, half price, just for you, my Dragonborn friend.
I'll take that.
He pours the best ales that they got in the tavern. He plonks it down. Is like 2 silver pieces, please.
Yeah, I'll hand him over.
Now, what's Aniketos having?
We've already whiskey, please.
I give you a bottle of whiskey, the finest whiskey there is. And he
Thank.
and he slams this very interesting looking bottle called Dragon's Breath Whiskey.
Oh no.
Ooh.
Sounds like my sort of shit.
Do you want the whole bottle or just a little taste?
That's a good question. If Ivor knows how strong is the shit he's just put down in front of me, that may... I may need to deploy decision-making tactic.
Okay. Tell you what, I give you the bottle half price, just because you're a pretty young man. Yeah?
Oh, go on then, you twist my fucking arm.
That will be 58 silver, please.
Sure. Alright, I give him 58 silver.
Much obliged, thank you.
Fuck ass number to give me, by the way, to take out of my whole gold inventory. 5 gold, 6 gold. Oh my god.
And he
There
gives
you
you
go.
the keys to the rooms. Is like, das Vidania, comrades. Have a good time in my tavern.
Why is he getting more fucking... Why is he getting more Russian?
All the rum's gone, he's moving on to the vodka now.
So you all sit down at a random table in the tavern. They are, at this time, the tavern is getting crowded with more and more local farmers around, drinking, enjoying their company. As Vic was late, Vic, could you roll me a settlement encounter, please?
Oh, where are they hiding? Are they under the...
That is a D6, please.
Okie dokie.
If this comes up to the one I'm thinking.
2.
2?
Mm-hmm.
Oh my god. Neil, you could be so happy with this.
Oh god.
Oh. Is it a gnome invasion?
No,
Please be a gnome invasion.
no. Someone rushes into the tavern screaming, "Murder! Murder! There's been a murder in the woods! Help! Help! Help!" And half the tavern patrons get up and follow this young individual out of the tavern, including Lifsky with 2 bottles of rum in his hands.
Okay. Can I go behind the bar and get a couple of bottles of rum?
Yes, you can.
There you go, Shadorim. I have a couple of bottles of rum.
What, you just stolen them?
No, he drinks. Yeah. Well. Oh. Okay. I'll leave a couple of gold on the
Okay.
on the counter for him.
Okay.
Sorry, I didn't even consider that was theft because he's holding all the stock himself
Yeah, he is.
himself.
He is. What are you?
Why
Oh,
are
wait,
you
wait,
thinking everybody has had discount on alcohol? Is it not unusual that bartender sells all his alcohol cheap? How is he still in business?
Well, obviously it's a money laundering outlet, isn't it? Front.
He is the only tavern in the entire... He is the only place to go.
So why discount anything?
Exactly.
Perhaps
He has
nothing
market
was
entirely tied up.
Maybe
okay.
nothing was discounted at all and he just said it was discounted. Who knows?
The
Well, there
question
is
is,
that. I
are we
suppose.
going to go deal with the body that's just been announced, or are we going to sit here in this tavern?
Well,
Oh,
we could just sit here in the tavern because, you know,
I would like
We
you
don't-
guys. I would like you guys to sit in the tavern for a while, talking whilst I sort myself out. I didn't expect this role, so yeah. Just keep talking
You
to
see,
yourselves whilst I'm.
It's got nothing to do with us. It's got nothing to do with us, has it? Unless it's been mauled by wolves, in which case I feel somewhat responsible. But I doubt. But they've eaten so much food today that they won't have needed to attack anyone.
We fed those wolves. They should not be hunting still.
No, they wouldn't
On
be.
the
Absolutely.
edge of the forest?
Yes,
What if it's the druids?
What if it's the druids?
well, then I am staying out of political disputes in the area. That is their business.
It is also my business.
This is true. I am not exactly fond of people cutting down trees. Has unpleasant memories.
Very unpleasant memories.
Indeed.
Are you concerned that it's the druid that's dead, or that
I'm
it's a
concerned-
villager that's dead?
Look, it could be. The thing is that if it's on the edge of the woods, the druids could be, and it's not a druid that is dead. It could very easily be the druids that they point the finger at.
Why does life have to be so complicated?
And if it's a druid, then how did druid die?
Okay.
I am needing to clarify something. Are you emotionally invested in old druids? Just everywhere?
There's a reason that these druids have issues here. The similarity. There's so many similarities to home.
Okay. I think, Annie, we have to consider that from Rue's position here, that if someone said, oh, Bard's been assaulted, I'd probably go, so what? Or if someone's a fighter, if it was a fighter, Vic would probably go, so what? But druids are, they have a fairly common belief system. It's like if you're a member of a particular church and a member of that church was attacked, you'd be interested. So, yeah, I get where she's coming from. So we should probably support her and go and have a look.
Also, a considerable amount of time since I've seen another druid.
No, I am not trying to discredit this. I am just trying to work out where we are standing. From my understanding, it was like little groups that kept to themselves, so I was just curious.
I mean, yes, for the most part. I didn't know that there were druids here. But I'm hearing that there are druids here. I'm hearing that some of their land has basically been taken. And then you're telling me that I shouldn't be getting involved when that sounds exactly what happened to my home?
Yeah, no, I'm agreeing with you.
We are okay to help. If this is what you think the right thing to do is, we can help. I would warrant caution, though. Just because this is similar to what happened where you came from, do not get too lost in yourself, okay?
Let's get the facts first, yeah? I think it's what Annie's saying.
I've always been most objective out of all of us. I don't know what you're saying.
Yes, I am sure you
Okay. Okay, let's follow the crowd.
Okay.
If the DM is ready.
I did say I was ready.
The DM is ready. He did.
So you follow the crowd. They're a bit ways out of the village, but you still can see like torches being lit up and everything, and they're going to the main woodland area north of the settlement. You get to the area, and you see a big crowd of the village people around you. Don't get it wrong.
Are they singing?
Shut
Young man.
Shut up! Shut
I
up!
got a house hat.
Shut up! Shut up! I hate you all with a passion. Anyway,
You set him up, we'll knock him down.
so where were we? Here we go.
The village people.
No.
Stop it.
So you're trying to get through to the front of where the villagers are, and you see a man with very bushy handlebar ginger moustache with very shut up.
Is he wearing American policeman outfit?
No, he's not. And very messy red hair with Livsky next to him, looking at these bodies that are on the floor, wrapped up in black vines.
Bodies.
Two bodies.
Okay.
They've both been cut open with their entrails pulled out, but they're also been sort of tied up by black vines that are coming from the ground. There's muttering about.
Okay.
There's muttering with the villagers, muttering around, saying it's the druids from the Grove of Bark. It's them. They fucking did this. I think we should burn their grove down. Yeah, kill all the fucking druids and everything. You hear these whispers all around you, whilst the red-haired individual and Livsky examine the bodies.
I'm also going to examine the bodies.
Okay? No, my child, I don't think you should come near the bodies. It's very gruesome. Even gruesome for me, and I've been drinking all night.
Trust me, this is nothing. I would like to do a medicine check if I am allowed to get close enough to these bodies. Or insight, or whatever, an investigation, whatever, but preferably medicine.
Go ahead.
There it is! 28!
Hey!
At 20.
So you notice that something sharp and unnatural has cut open these two individuals. They're both male. They've both had their throats slit and their abdomen cut open with all their, but they're missing both of their hearts.
Does this seem like something that, does this seem like typical druid behavior? I would guess not.
No, but a lot of the villagers are paranoid and scared, and they believe it is, and they're basically, you still hear the muttering behind you.
Brian, I'd point out that he used the word unnatural as well, and druids wouldn't tend to use unnatural things. Sorry, go on.
Am I able to ascertain what exactly they were cut open with? I know it's unnatural, but do I know exactly what? Can I work that out?
Something unearthly, something not from this realm.
That's horrifying in itself. This isn't... Okay. So, these individuals were killed by something not from this realm and left here, displayed. So it's something that is intelligent enough to display bodies that's not from this realm.
The red-haired individual walks up to you and says, I think it's those fucking druids. And I think it's time we have a chat with them.
You can have a chat with me.
And who the fuck are you?
I'm Floki. I'm the fucking manager of this village, and I'm taking care of this. This is my jurisdiction. So if you don't mind, outsiders aren't welcome.
I am...
You are wrong.
Duke's going to position himself in case shit goes down.
Look, these are my bodies. Not my bodies, but I know these bodies, alright? Shut
Indeed,
up over there laughing.
I,
I'm gonna mute myself whenever I giggle, man, because I'm gonna.
Oh.
Well, I hear that. It's been. I'm guessing I've come along, so I'm guessing. I hear that it's something unnatural.
Yes,
Mhm.
unnatural.
Yeah, I am going to just cast that off. See if it makes any difference.
What are you casting, Steve?
Divine Sense.
Divine Sense. Okay.
Descriptions in the roll 20.
So you have a very... It's a very evil presence about these individuals, as well as the vines that are holding them down.
I'll pass that information on to everyone else.
Okay.
So it's there's a lot of evil energy about the vines are evil, and just in general area is evil. Right. So that's
Do
what
you
I can
think-
say.
Do you think this could be, or could have been staged to make it look like it was the druids that did it? Use the vines?
Obviously been staged to make the druids look like it, but unfortunately, Ginger Tash here is so fucking dumb that he can't realise it for himself.
Excuse me, mate.
Yeah.
Excuse me, love. I am named Floki. I am the magistrate of this village. And if you don't mind...
Yeah, we heard you the first time.
If you don't mind, show
Doesn't-
a little respect. Right?
Doesn't
I
make
am
you any
going
smarter,
to
does it?
in Druid.
In Druid time.
No. In Druidic, the equivalent of "fuck you."
He doesn't understand anything, and he's just like, look, outsiders go back to the tavern and stay there where they're not welcome. Alright?
I suggest you have a really good think before you decide to burn down trees. I have seen too many forests burned in my lifetime,
And who
and
the
I
fuck
will
are
quite
you?
happily.
Oh,
I
another
am
wood
the one.
elf. There's two wood
I am
elves
the-
here. Well, that's fucking great, isn't it? Just sprouting everywhere like bloody weeds.
It's better to be a weed than a stupid plant that cannot live outside his pot.
What are you implying, mate?
I am implying that I am not the brightest spark in the forest, but I think you are barely even an ash. You have nothing up here. You are empty.
Yivsky steps in and is like, Floki, I think we should let these individuals help us. They're very good. I like them. They're my comrades, no? I give them good...
No.
I give them...
Oh,
I give them good deal of my alcohol. I think we should let them investigate, no? Floki bluntly shrugs and walks away and tells the villagers to go back to the house and everything, and let the venturers deal with what is happening. Floki whispers to you, Pyraeus, is like, did I do good, comrade? I helped you along.
Yes. So far, thank you. But we still need to find out who did this and why they did it. And I'll say to him, our concern is that this was staged to inflame the situation between yourselves and the druids. But it appears to be some kind of outsider that's done this.
Well, best talk to Gale. She's the head grove person. I can't remember what are they called again. I am quite
The High Druid.
High Druid, that's the one. High Druid.
Gale.
I am Gale. Gale River.
Do you know... Sorry, Gale River.
Spawn.
Do you know her? Could you introduce us?
I don't go I don't go near the druids and everything. But if you come in, if you say you come in peace, she'll be happy to help you.
Okay, and
Let's
how
hope we
would
have
we?
a druid in the party.
And you
I
have a
can
druid
speak
in the
druid.
party.
Indeed. What's the best route, quickest way to get to the druids?
If you go, and he points north to the sea. If you carry on this little makeshift path from everything, it's only about a couple of minutes up there.
Okay. Shall we go, guys?
I think we had
Yes.
better.
I hate you guys so much. I've just seen the memes. I hate you guys so much. Anyway, you.
What I love about the memes
So I hadn't seen it.
is that it's the two wood elves.
Yeah, it is. I'm glad Floki called you weeds. So
It's the two wood elves within a minute of each other sharing a brain cell.
Okay, let's head off.
So you head off to go into the forest a bit more, and you come across this. Where is it?
Dun dun dun.
Did I not put it? Oh fuck, I didn't as well. Carry on, everyone. Talk amongst yourselves. Because I have technical difficulties here.
Duke's going to keep up with Rue and say, perhaps later we should do something with Redhead.
I'm taking that Tash. I've already decided.
I was thinking something so, alcohol is flammable. I have a fire sword. Perhaps his convenient to useful cider milk could go foomp. I
Yeah.
do not appreciate the idea of him burning a forest just because.
Yeah. I'm not going to stop you on that one. I'm down.
Excellent. Are you going to join or are you going to leave it to me?
Oh, I am quite happy to join you. Like I said, I'm taking the Tash.
Poor Floki.
Fuck Floki.
It's like, what has he ever done to you guys?
Called us a weed.
Anyway,
Threaten to burn trees?
Can I, while we're having a little wander over there, kind of slow my walking and try and line myself up to walk with Shadorim?
of course you can.
Psst, psst.
You hear a little mutter in your head. It's like, oh, don't get too close to him. He might bite your head off. All Dragonborn are like that.
Okay, Helios, we need to learn not to be racially charged.
I'm just saying, I don't know. I'm sorry, I don't know any Dragonborns, but I do know dragons, and they would bite people's heads off. So be warned, you know.
No, there's a big gap between the Dragonborn and the dragon. Don't worry, they are marginally safer.
I hope you're right. Anyway, good luck.
No, I don't worry. Thank you. Shadorim?
Just gone
It's
quiet.
okay.
No, I don't know if I don't know if Steve has fixed his headset problem.
He said he had.
Yeah, well, I'm using my speakers
that?
and they're not very good.
Ah,
I've got the dryer going in the background, so it's a bit hard to hear.
He's just
I'll
ghosting
try and be louder.
Annie. He's just ghosting Annie.
No. Shadorim.
Psst.
You might have to talk, you might have to talk louder.
Shadorim!
Okay.
They got him next. There's been a second murder. Third murder. There was 2 bodies.
Ah,
Okay, struggling to hear.
Is he struggling to hear it?
Dirty 20.
Technical
Sponsored by Technical Difficulties.
You mu-
It's okay, I can have this conversation with him later on.
Okay. So
I will take a note.
you get, as you're walking along, you get to this quite big tree within the middle of the forest. With a few,
They've got a fire inside the tree.
there's a few druids around tending at night time.
This is all gonna be druidic, unless I say otherwise. Hello?
Doodads.
They all turn and they basically raise their staffs at you.
Come in peace, fellow
Shoot
druid.
to kill, shoot to kill.
A very tanned looking male with stag horns stag horns on his head comes forward like, what do you want?
It's Herne the Hunter.
Yes, my name is Herne. And who are you?
I am Rue.
Rue.
Rue Thornapple.
Druid as
I
well.
am also. I am druid.
And
I lost my people a long time ago, but I still follow our ways as best as I can.
and your weirdos behind you.
My current party.
What business?
You make do with what you get.
What business do you have in the grove? Are you with the villagers?
The village. No, absolutely not. However, 2 people were found dead on the edge of the village, and they're trying to blame you guys.
He knows the staff and he nods at you and I think you best come with me and talk to Gale. And he walks
I'm in agreement on that one.
and he walks ahead into the tree where you see next to a quite large fire is a half. Hang on, is she half elf or is she? Sorry, I'm just trying to go back to my notes. Sorry, guys. Is she half elf? Yes, half elf. Druid. Oh, high druid named Gale. She's sitting on the other side of the fire, meditating.
I'm gonna peacefully wait until she's done or someone else interrupts, because I am nice like that, and I was brought up with manners.
Enter, please. We have much to discuss.
I'm gonna enter in.
Duke will follow.
I'm coming too.
Why have you entered the grove of the bark?
I forgive my intrusion. I too am a druid from
A villager.
far away. Yeah, a villager. A druid. English, not very good. I too am a druid from a village no longer existing far away. The villages nearby, we were passing a way through. There have been 2 people murdered on the border by the forest. They are blaming you for it, your people.
Of course they will. They're
Of course they
idiots.
will. That's what I said.
That's cutting down more trees for their selfish, greedy apple trees. For their cider. It's disgusting. And
Yes,
they blame
I
us
did
for
want
this
to
attack.
ask more about this.
They've been cutting down trees for the last 100 years since I've been here. Or since I was a little girl. Been cutting down more and more for their selfish, greedy enterprise. But we keep ourselves from them, and we don't interfere. Recently we found out they cut down a sacred tree, though.
A sacred tree?
Black in nature, with a war in it. But they cut the tree down nonetheless, and used it as firewood.
I am guessing that things are not going well because of it.
How did the other two die?
Unnatural means. Their hearts were missing. And
Black vines?
black vines.
He's awakened then.
Who is he?
Eons ago, if you believe it or not, during the 100 Years' War with the gods and the mortals, ancient druid elves, trapped a spirit of destruction in a tree that he turned black as ash. It will no longer grow, and if you touched it, you would have been cursed and died. He stayed in that tree, or he was trapped in that tree, until the villagers cut the tree down, and now he is in the forest.
How would one go about making sure that he was sealed again?
Go to where the tree was cut and approach him and try to seal him again in another tree if you can.
How would one go about sealing someone in another tree? This is perhaps a little bit beyond what I know.
She hands you over a talisman. This will help. Speak in Druid term that you want him to be sealed away in another tree for another thousands of years, and it will work.
Okay. What about the villagers?
I go and speak to them and tell them what has happened.
I am getting nothing. Is anyone else getting anything on?
From John?
Greek,
No, I missed most of that.
Okay.
yeah, the occasional noise, but
Hello, can you hear me?
Yeah, there
Yeah.
we are.
All right. So
You can.
I will go.
You dropped
to...
out a couple of times.
Sorry. So what have you?
I asked what about the villagers and got no response.
Sorry, I did say that the village. She said that the villagers were going to. That she was going to go to the village and talk to them.
I do not know that they will listen.
I will try.
Shall we go back with them?
I will try and make them listen.
Not if you've got the guy that runs the orchard, Floki, guy with a ginger moustache. He won't have the ginger moustache for much longer if I ever saying it. He was very quick to put the blame.
He would. He, we have a long history, me and Floki.
So, I don't know if they will listen. Have they listened before now? Have you not already tried speaking to them?
I tried speaking to them, but they will not. But now, this is serious matter. That he is awakened.
It's convincing them. I do not think that they will be convinced.
Then come with me then, and then we'll convince them together.
Can certainly try, I guess.
Anyone else want to speak to Gale before you go?
I was going to say, quick question as an above the table, was that entire conversation in Druidic or in Common?
Druidic.
Druidic.
Right.
Then we have no questions.
We're just sat there with our little arms
Yeah,
on our
pretty
hips, like,
much.
well,
Except what's happening.
Mm-hmm.
Well, the villagers cut down a tree that they perhaps shouldn't have because it's released some entity from the 100-Year War that now we're going to have to reseal. And considering you need to speak Druidic, it's going to have to be someone who speaks Druidic to reseal him in a tree.
Okay, I'll cast
You.
tongues. Give me the amulet.
Can't Rue just do it herself?
I speak Druidic.
Then if this is what you must do, we will help as we can. Admittedly, all I can help is possibly poking holes in it, but
Poking holes in it may help buy me enough time to find a suitable tree to go in ahead and seal the thing to and the right words.
Is the thing just running around now?
I mean, it's in the forest. It's what killed those two individuals, and we got to get it back to pretty much its original tree, or it's going to be around the tree.
is this thing undirected in its attacks? Will it attack anyone, or is it only attacking those who have upset it?
It will attack anyone.
Anyone? Okay.
It is the spirit of destruction. He will destroy anything that gets in his way.
Speaking about destruction, do I assume that fireballs are off the cards?
We're going to be fighting in a forest, Pyraeus.
I know, that's why I'm just checking.
I don't.
No
I don't think so.
fireballs, please.
Okay.
Aniketos is also going to look off into the distance, like long suffering, like
Yes, I know a lot of you are very, very fire themed right now. Best thing that we can do right now is try to not damage the forest any more than it already is.
But it's so pretty.
Then you can go on ahead and join in on perhaps acting revenge later.
Okay.
I'm sure cider
doing
burns
what
in many
later?
pretty colours.
Nothing.
No. What did you just say?
When?
Oh no, don't play dumb with me. What did you say, child?
Child? That's child?
Which of the children are you talking to?
All of you, I think. What is this I am hearing?
Look, I'm just going to go on ahead and take Flake's moustache.
Oh, Okay, thank God. Okay, that is okay. I can tolerate this.
Duke is just staring up at the ceiling, not meeting any space.
Like I said, all I'm planning on doing is taking a moustache for a
Okay.
trophy. Of my own.
We are not. I am saying this one time only, and if I have to repeat myself, I am going to be furious with all of you. We are not using a fireball to remove people's mustaches.
Yeah, no.
I had not considered this. Is this possible?
I mean, we could have gone on ahead and just burnt it off to make sure he could never regrow it again.
You know, maybe I will be even more specific. We should not use fire on people if we are not trying to kill them.
Do you think he would look good with his mustache? With his mustache shaved off with a fire sword?
Could we not just use the razor to do so? Like a knife or even just a sword? I don't care. Just having fire by people's faces. You have fragile little faces. It hurts them.
We will not use fire to get rid of the moustache.
Good. We are going to use non-lethal and damaging that does not last for the rest of his life. Are we all on the same page? I don't want to see fires, acid. No long-term psychological damage. All other limbs
Pyraeus, do you have a spell that can make somebody bald for the rest of eternity?
No.
Pity.
Remember, I'm quite restricted, really, as to what I can do.
I need Yodi now.
I can make you happy, or I can blow you up. I mean, there's not a lot in between, really.
You could make him very happy whilst we shave his moustache off.
Pardon?
If you don't mind, are we going to talk to the villagers, or are we just going to stand here chatting all night?
We will talk to the villagers.
Yeah, let's go.
I'm sorry, who is this person?
I am Gale.
Oh, nice to meet you. I am Aniketos.
The high priest of this grove.
Nice to meet you.
And you.
It is an honor.
Now, let's go talk to the villagers and discuss what we should be doing. As she walks ahead, the other druids bow their heads to her as you walk towards the village. And this is where we're going to take a 10-15 minute break, everyone. So,
Yay!
we'll see everyone back very soon. we're back. So, you lot are following Gale, the High Priestess of the Grove of the Bark, to the village. As soon as you get out of the woodland area into the main village, you see bright lights coming towards you. As they get closer, you see there's an angry mob getting led by Floki, with torches, pitchforks, and all manner of farming equipment that could do harm, coming towards you, shouting, "Death to all druids! Burn the fuckers down!" Just basically horrible things about Gale and the other druids and everything. What do you guys want to do? Gale is just standing there speechless as this mob is approaching you.
I told you this was bad.
Let me just talk to them. I might be able to calm them down.
Good luck.
Um,
Can I look to Shadorim?
You can.
I'm going to assume you said yeah.
There! I heard there was a green something.
Yeah, you look at. You said you look
Yep,
at me.
I'm looking at you. If I nod Shadorim forward and say, maybe if you are going to speak with them, me and my friend here can come forward with you. Because if you misspeak, I am not liking your chances. Yes?
Okay, I'm happy with that. She moves forward and raises her arms and tries to speak to the crowd, only being deafened by Floki's hatred towards druids, basically shouting profanity and lies about the druids. They killed Hans and Greg. We must destroy the forest. Yes, that is their names. Why are you laughing?
Not a fucking noise out of me this time, boss. I did so good.
Okay. And basically the crowd goes, yeah, they killed Hans and Greg. They were a cute couple. How dare you?
Oh, they were gay.
Yeah.
Well, no, I mean, fair enough.
I will not ask what they were doing in the forest.
Gale tries to cut. Please, I want to employ your sense of decency. Please. And then you see a rock getting thrown and hit Gale on the head as she is knocked out.
I would like to intercept.
Okay.
I said I was going for a reason.
Okay.
Get that rock fucking off of her.
So you grab the rock before it hits her head and everything, and just crumbles it in your hand. And you
I
hear a
can do
voice-
that?
Yeah.
Wow, I'm strong.
You hear Ahelios says, "I told you humans are bad. All mortal creatures are bad. I think you should burn them."
Can I just bellow quiet and just slam my axe into the ground as an intimidation?
You can.
You
And everyone is kind of stepped back in kind of fear and holding their ground.
I'm just going to go, when I see that they've quieted down, I just go, normal voice, good.
Gale turns to them and says, "Please, I know who killed your friends. It wasn't the druids. It wasn't us. You chopped down a tree that had an evil spirit in it." And you see Floki rolling his eyes. It just doesn't believe anything until he looks up at above the trees of the woods with basically a jaw drop with all the other villagers doing the same. Half of them are running back to their villages or their houses. You turn around and you see this black, oozing skeleton rising above the trees, quite big.
How close is it?
It's in the middle of the woodland area, so it's quite far away. But he is ginormous. At
Is it
this
more than
time.
10 minutes away?
Yes.
Delightful.
That sounds quite big.
And he's like laughing and everything. It echoes around the whole area of this land. And then he just shrinks down again, and you feel this dark aura coming out of the woodland area. Gale turns to you, Aniketos.
Well,
It's like we're heading that way.
Please take your friends and defeat him, please. I'll protect the village
You have my word?
as best I can, but you need to defeat him.
Right, guys, let's go. Let's do it.
Duke's going to draw both his swords and charge into the trees.
Oh, Rue is right behind you on this one.
Hang on. How far away from the village are we?
You're basically on the outskirts of the village.
So, whereabouts on the map?
Hang on. You are here.
okay.
Right,
Okay.
And
So it's sort of coming from the north.
yeah, it is, yeah.
So we need to draw it towards Floki's house.
Or just draw Floki towards it.
No, that's another option.
Yeah, you see, Aniketos has to do any permanent damage. So,
Listen, I am willing to come to a middle ground, and we can seal it inside one of the orchard trees.
I was kind of wanting to maybe burn down the orchard trees.
That is just burning down more tree.
I
You
am
are
not
still
sure.
burning tree.
Well, I think the villagers can learn something from this. I mean, if we can bind it to a tree on the edge of the village, somewhere around here or something like this, then it's a permanent reminder of that folly for them.
I am
Yeah.
not sure it is good to bind Spirit of Destruction in apple tree, where they make apples. Are they in a place where they use apples to make cider?
I think it would be funny.
Oh, yeah. Go on ahead and just drink a little bit of Spirit of Destruction. Worldwide Rampage.
Otherwise known as vodka.
It's actually be a good name for a spirit, wouldn't it? Yeah.
The spirit.
I mean,
Spirit of Destruction.
above
Starter of
table, if
pathways
we
everywhere.
genuinely want to pull it towards Floki's house, that's number 4, and we're around number 8.
Yeah, that's like that's over the other side, isn't it? Oh yeah, okay. So it's just there. All right.
It's not too bad.
Could you not?
Just out of interest.
Could you not? Please. I'm trying to keep this train on track, okay?
Okay.
I don't want
Yes, boss.
the ending of Back to the Future where the train just goes off the rails. Anyway, so what are you doing, guys? Are you heading into the forest, or are you running away?
I have already said
Into the
Duke
woods.
is running into the forest at it.
Okay, all right. What's everyone else doing?
Into
Oh,
the woods.
Yeah, into the woods. Out of the woods. R'tish
Yeah.
is straight after Duke, of course.
Okay. So you all run towards the creature. You head deeper and deeper into the woods. As you can tell, it is dark as it is nighttime, but it's getting even darker as you head deeper into the woods.
I'm going to activate my axe, so there's 60 foot of light.
Okay, hang on. Something's wrong. Sorry, try to sort it out. Can't do two things at once. Right, so you get the light from your axe.
Yeah, I get, I get 15 foot of bright and 15 foot of dim.
Okay.
I will also activate my spell sword.
So you're all in this woodland area.
Mm-hmm.
Again. So I don't have another map for it, but you just have
At
to...
4th level.
As you come to where the stump is, or was, or where the tree was, and there's just this black stump. About 5 feet in diameter of this stump, there is just dead earth. Like there's nothing growing at all around the stump. It's just crumbling earth. Like it's like the earth itself has been scorched.
And Duke look around to see if he can see it anywhere.
You look around and you see coming out of the stump this oozing skull, and then his arms comes out of the stump and pulls himself out of it.
Symbiotic entity as soon as the second that thing even starts to look in my direction.
And can I cast aid on R'tish, Duke, and Shadorim?
Are you already wanting to attack this individual?
Yeah.
I mean, it's evil.
I'm preparing.
I'm trying to protect everyone.
Okay.
How far away are we?
You're basically 5 feet away from the stump.
So outside the ring of dead.
Yeah, pretty much. But you see this skeleton, this oozing black skeleton with this oozing cloak around him coming out of the stump, looking at you.
I'd like to use my breath weapon on it.
I'm going to slam mine
Okay, first
the more of the ground, which creates hallowed ground.
And what does
Nice.
that do?
It basically makes the ground hallowed ground.
So evil doesn't like it.
Yeah.
Basically.
Is that around the stump or around you guys?
It's 15 foot radius
Okay, so yeah.
from the side.
Yeah, so be around the stump. Okay. Breath weapon, yes?
Yes.
Roll to attack then.
Okay, well, it's basically a depth save, DC 16.
Okay, give me a second. $16.
Okay, so beats it.
So as soon as you have your breath weapon on it, it puts its hands up and there's a magical barrier that stops the breath weapon or your breath attack hitting the creature as he just has a
Great. Now it's laughing at us.
Could you all roll for initiative, please?
Most inconsiderate.
Oh,
Duke's going bad.
back to the shitty rolls again.
Wow, well, that's not bad for my first roll of the night.
Oh man.
I'm ready to say this now. Pyraeus can go first.
Oh dear. Upside, this thing might have the opportunity to get out of that 5-foot ring, because I think stepping in that might be not a good idea.
Oh yeah, I forgot. Oh yeah, Rekamar's not here and he's in the thing. Oh well. R'tish, what did you get?
17.
17. I'm looking at Aniketos, really?
I don't. I don't have any defense.
Oh, he got 5. What the hell?
Yay.
Okay.
Yay!
Could you all put
This-
your players on the map, please?
What
seen the
map
map.
are we putting it on, DM?
Oh, sorry, yeah. Sorry.
Just in the woods. Just
How do we
somewhere
do
in the
that?
woods.
Sorry. There we go.
Where are we putting them?
How do we?
When the breath weapon doesn't work, you just hear it, and you would have been hearing this voice on and off all the way through. Go, well, my friend, I think you are in the meld now, no? And it comes from R'tish's sword. Not now.
Yeah.
Oh, you've got a talking sword.
He has got a talking sword.
Oh.
So we're up at the top, yes?
Yes.
Okay.
Sorry, how do
I
I?
really like this map. It's
Oh.
really pretty.
Oh, yeah, so I need to be up here.
Sorry, how do I add my character to the map, guys?
Go to journal.
Which is journal.
The little sort of book. I know, next to the book.
Third
Sort
from
of
the
book.
left.
Yeah, third from the left.
And you just go to your character.
Okay.
Drag him on the thing.
Yeah,
Oh, do you?
drag and drop.
Oh,
I feel
okay,
so
thank
sad
you.
about the fact I still have Crash here.
Yeah. I got it.
No.
No!
Oh,
He
look.
must go.
Oh, yeah. Look at that. Crash gone.
No!
That's brutal.
Give it back!
He's dead.
Right,
Sorry.
indigestible.
So dead.
Okay. Top of the initiative, R'tish.
Okay. Well, I mean, he's quite big. So
He's big.
are we assuming that the circle of destruction is basically underneath him?
Yeah, pretty much, yeah.
Okay, so we're okay where we are.
Yeah.
Okay. So in which case, I will. I mean, God, I'm gonna have to hit him with the sword. Yes, my friends, hit him with me. Anyway,
Why is he French?
why not? His name is Claude. Anyway.
Oh, fair enough. Fair enough. My bad.
So we had a Russian. Now we've got a Frenchman.
Okay, so I'm just going to see if I can hack him. But I will do. Sorry, just getting all my bits and pieces up here. Okay, so I will. Here we are. Right, finally here. So, here you go. So roll to attack.
Holy shit.
Holy shit! What happened there?
This French sword fucking hitting.
No, that's a nat. That's a nat 20 straight off the bat. That's my second roll of the night, guys.
Fucking hell.
Jesus.
It hits.
So, well, I would hope so. Otherwise, we'd all be in deep doo doo.
Yeah.
So, yeah, let's do that. So I will also expend a superiority die.
Hang on. Are you 5 feet away from him?
Well, I'm within melee range, judging by the map.
Okay. Before you do anything, can you make me a concentration saving throw, please?
Okay. Saving throws. 19.
Damn it, you saved. Okay.
Well,
Okay.
then that's
God.
plus 3 from me.
Oh yeah, cool.
Okay. So I'm just
So
I'm gonna let you know, guys. If you want to do melee attacks on him, you gotta do a Constitution saving throw first. Okay.
okay.
Oh, God.
Right.
So with crit, it's just double rolls, isn't it?
Yeah.
So 13, 10, And I also double up on my damage because of the superiority die, which is a D10. So let's roll 2 of those for another 13. It's huge, isn't it?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, so I can't knock it down. Bugger, I didn't really think about that. But anyway, so I do 36 points of damage.
Don't forget you did a critical hit, so you do a 1d8 acid damage.
Oh, that's right, because of my sword. Because of my clever sword. Okay. Yes, allow me to spit some words of wisdom at him. So let's just do so that's 4 points of acid damage. My tongue, it is painful, no?
Like this sword. Where did you get?
This is the one I bought at the last place. That just said, "Oh, it's a sword." I was like, "All right, well, I'll have it." So yeah, that's 36 points of slashing damage and 4 points of acid damage.
Okay.
And then I will go for my second attack. I assume that my save from earlier, my con save, is still in place.
It is, yes.
Okay. So here we go again. 25 to hit.
Hits. Bloody hell.
And I will just do a normal attack for 13 more points of slashing damage.
Okay. Is that R'tish done?
That is R'tish done.
Okay. Pyraeus and Rue, who's got the
Highest dex.
Pyraeus, okay. Right, Pyraeus next. What would you like to do, Pyraeus?
Well, I was. Sorry. 3rd, 4th, 5th. Who's going to be doing melee attacks? The 3 that are there. Annie, you doing melee attacks as well?
Probably.
Second. Hang on. 3rd, 4th. Second, 3rd, 4th, 5th. Okay, on the basis of. Okay. What's happened to R'tish when he's attacked with the melee attack? Do I understand the manifestation of what's happened to him? Do I know that he needs to make a con save each time he makes a melee attack?
Make a perception to see if you do knows it or not.
Sorry. Obvious 16.
You do see, as soon as someone gets close to this creature, there's smog. There's a smog cloud irradiating him around him that causes decay and just decay and death around him.
Okay, then I'm going to cast Bear's Endurance. Oh, fuck, it's touch. Okay, I'm going to go 1, 2, 3, 4. I can't get everybody. I'm going to run into here. I'm going to touch those 3, cast Bear's Endurance at 4th level. Sorry, Annie. I just can't get everybody. It's touch. I'm so basically enhanced ability Bear's Endurance, which will also give them 2d6 temp hits each.
Yay.
Oh.
Nice. Add that on.
So that will be 4. Sorry.
Well, better than nothing.
That's alright.
But it will give you advantage on your con saves.
Nice.
Then I'm going to Misty Step the fuck out of there. 10, 20. I don't want to go hang on. 10, 20, 30. I want to come over here somewhere. Actually, I can't see. I'm going to be doing too much more. I'm going to, hang on, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. I'm going to Misty Step out to there.
Okay.
Oh, I can't do that, can I? Because I've cast a spell. I can't do 2 spells like that. So all I can do is come 5 feet back. Ah! Okay, but remember you've got advantage on your con saves now.
Nice.
And as a bonus action, I will then say something inspiring to Shadorim.
Thank you.
So that's a bonus D8 Shadorim on an ability check, attack roll, or saving throw. That's for 10 minutes. And that's me done.
Okay. Rue, you're up.
Yeah, I do not have a lot of spells that I can work on this one, but there is one thing I can do. Can it make a dexterity saving throw for me?
Of course.
And then I thought you were going to summon an undead.
I can't
22.
I was joking.
Yep, it's gonna make it. Shit. Alright. Nothing happens then. I was aiming for fairy fire.
Oh, were you?
I literally just on it, and because that's about all I've got, so I guess I'm just spam fairy fire. Because I don't think anything else is gonna come close to it. Yeah. That's me done.
Okay. Who is next? Duke, you're up. Yeah.
Can I shout at Rue? Oh no, I can't shout at Rue. It's not my turn. Sorry, ignore me.
Sure. Thing. I suspect you want a con save as I go to attack it.
Yes, please.
You have advantage. Don't forget.
Yeah,
Yep. So I will roll this twice.
Nice.
Yep.
I will take the first one with a 22.
Okay, nothing happens.
Going to use my bonus action to do a fainting attack, which gives me advantage on the next one. And I am going to stab at this thing with my radioactive short sword.
Go for it.
So
22
Sorry.
hits.
yeah, let's just see if I get a crit on it. Nope. Okay. So that is 8 piercing damage plus another 1. Woo, 9. And I'm going to expend 1 charge of the radioactive sword. Could it please make a Constitution save?
Your superiority dice, Vic, should be D10s.
Oh, it's still showing me D8s on
Yeah.
Okay. I will remember that for the next one.
Yeah, I believe so.
Yeah.
I'm going to check that now, actually.
It's 21.
Okay, it passes, but it is going to take half of this. So it's 2d8, 10 radiant damage. So that was first attack.
Yep. Second attack.
Second attack, I'm going to try and stab it again, which I think is going to miss with a 12.
Yeah, it is.
Okay. Why not? Lots of fun. Action surge. Larger, smaller, larger, smaller. Damn it! Why are we fighting things that are big?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Okay, let's try and poke some more holes in it. That's another 2.
Okay.
And one more go. 22 to hit.
Hits.
Lovely. For 11, and we're gonna do. Can it do another Constitution save?
Okay.
Is it gonna irradiate it again?
That's a dirty 20.
Okay, that's a pass again, but it's still gonna take half of this. So half of 13 in radiant.
Okay.
Yeah, it is D8s. Apologies.
Okay. And that is me.
Is it you done?
Duke's just going to move around to this side slightly, so that somebody can try and flank it. And that's my turn.
You're done. Right.
Yep.
Shadorim, you're up.
Right, well, I'm going to move up next to it.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to channel divinity as a vow of enmity.
Yeah.
So I get advantage on attack rolls against it for 1 minute. Then
Okay.
I'm just going to... I'm going to attack.
Go for it. Oh,
Do I need to roll one?
yes you do.
$21.
Yep. You passed.
Right, so let's do these then.
Good music, by the way.
Thanks.
That's a 30 to hit.
Hits.
But not a crit, unfortunately.
No, just off the crit. Wow.
Yeah, so that's 25. Is he undead?
No, he's not undead.
He's not undead.
He's not undead.
Is he an aberration?
He's an aberration, yeah.
Yeah, so it still takes a 9 damage then.
Okay, fair enough. That's fair enough.
Yeah, so that's a total of 25 for that hit.
Mm-hmm.
And then I'll swing again.
That's a great weapon.
$20.
Hits.
A total of 28. But I'm going to try something here.
Right.
Actually, no, I'm not going to do that, actually. I'll save that.
Are you sure? Are you sure about that?
So, yeah. I'm sure.
Okay.
Yeah, so I've done that. I've done my bonus action, so yeah, done.
All done? Okay. It is the creature's turn now. So, he can make 2 fists attack and 1 of his legendary attacks. So, who can I get? Are you?
I don't know.
Are you? Yeah, you're in range, Duke, aren't you?
Oh yeah, Duke's right up in this thing's face.
So he is gonna come down and he's gonna try and punch you in the face with his black skeleton fist for
Go for it.
26.
Oh, that's gonna hit.
So you take 24 points of piercing damage. Plus
Wow.
5 points of acid damage.
Okay. I am. So that was, what was it? 29 total.
Yeah.
Okay.
Ouchie.
Yeah.
That's an ouchie.
Second attack,
Yep.
24 again.
Okay.
So you take 26 points of piercing damage plus 14 points of acid damage.
Oh, so that's 30. I am going to use my reaction to parry that
Okay.
and take. That should not have rolled that. That should be a D10, a D8 plus 5. So 7 plus 5, so I'm going to take 12 off of that. That is 20.
That doesn't look like a nice
Oh,
Oh.
there was a cone.
Yes, there was. A very large cone.
Okay.
Oh
Duke
boy.
is not looking very happy about life, but at least he's not in the cone.
Kills you, kills you, kills you.
Okay, and then the creature's going to inhale, and he's going to cast Indecency Fumes.
Is this a magic? Is this
Trying to
magic?
do
This
what?
is magic. And it's
Okay, it's at disadvantage against R'tish because of his Spellguard shield.
Okay. But it will hit Shadorim
Delightful.
and Rue. So, could you both make me a dexterity saving throw, please?
Oh, I suppose if it's not,
thank
if
God
it's not an
for
attack
me.
roll.
Finally getting a roll.
So, Shadorim and Rue.
I get 15.
22 doesn't save?
Oh yeah, 22 does save, 15 doesn't. So,
Fear in your fucking heart there.
Yeah, apologies, John. So, did it hit R'tish? Was it in contact with R'tish?
yes, yeah.
Yeah, because if it's not a roll to attack, then obviously you're not at disadvantage. But I have advantage on the save.
Yes.
So, Dex, save, advantage. No, 14.
Okay, so
That's a 17. You get +3 off me.
Oh yeah, so 17 with the +3.
okay, you save, but you take half of 30.
So 15.
15.
Ouch.
Ow.
Plus
damage?
30 for you.
No!
30 fire damage. Plus 13 poison damage.
Plus 30 fire damage.
13.
13 fire damage.
No, 13 poison damage, 30 fire damage.
30 fire
Ooh.
damage.
33.
All of us.
43 total.
Yep.
Ow.
But Rue saved, yeah?
Yeah,
Yeah.
What's that? I'm resistant to fire. I'm poisoned now.
of course, yeah, so you only take half, won't you?
Confused.
Yep.
I'm so confused, so I'm taking this full fire damage as well.
No. You're taking half the fire damage and half the poison damage.
So that's another 15, and then the poison was what, sorry?
13.
Right,
So
so
that would be-
6.
You just got me out my temporary hit points, well done.
So 21 is it total?
Yeah, pretty much.
I'm suddenly seeing now why John turned the cone off of me last minute.
Yeah, thanks.
Sudden understanding, like, wait a minute.
Wait a minute, she's a mutant. So that's the end of his go. Aniketos, you're up.
Oh my god. I can finally move.
This thing's tough.
It's been 10 years.
No, I was planning on using you as a fucking tail.
What?
That's a fire immune shield.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess. Oh, before I even move, you may get to use me as a shield. Can I
No.
consult my? You keep doing this to me specifically today. I'm gonna get you. You're gonna talk to Annie next, and I'm gonna be like, no,
No.
I'm leaving.
Just walk
Good.
away.
Yeah.
You'll never see me again. Can I consult my homeboy?
Mhm.
And if we put our two metaphorical heads together,
Yeah.
do either of us know any fucking thing in our combined thousands of years of experience about what the fuck this thing is?
Make a history check with advantage.
Alright, if I fuck this, then I don't know what it is. 21.
Oh, thing was 20. Oh my god. Okay, so
Rubbing my hands together like a fly.
what you are dealing with is a entity, a very evil entity called Hexus, who wanted to rain destruction upon the world when the war was brewing between the gods and the mortal creatures. Like Gale said, ancient elven druids sealed him away inside a tree so he wouldn't prevent any more destruction. Not even the gods could try and, bend him to his will. He was basically a reckless destruction spirit.
Alright. I'm not going to tell the party that even the gods had problems with this guy. I think that would be bad for morale. Okay. Good to know. Does that little thonk take my action?
No.
How do you rule it? No?
I would say
can still...
I'd say bonus action.
It takes my bonus action. That's such a win. Alright, Rue's on her own. She'll be fine. Is she looking okay?
Yeah.
How's on a scale of 1 to Aniketos, come and help me right the fuck now? How are we doing? Well, it isn't a help me right the fuck now, I guess.
Okay.
Well, I am going to actually go help my homeboy over here, who's taking himself kind of. Why are you in the?
Because I couldn't. Duke likes to get up and close and personal when he fights.
There's a fucking space right here, homie.
Yeah.
Don't be shy.
There we go.
Don't be shy. You're stepping on his toes.
Yeah, you trying to get under that cape or what?
Yeah, damn. What are you doing down there?
Well, if it's 2 sizes bigger than you, which this is, can't you occupy the same space? Can't you?
I don't know. To be honest with you.
Yes, you can.
Something like that.
Yes.
Well, my bad, homie. Get back under his cloak. My bad for interrupting you. Whatever you're doing there.
How else are you going to
Don't
jump
let
on the
me
troll's
stop you.
back?
Duke's under there just trying to hack its ankles off.
I don't think it has ankles, homeboy. But you know what? I'm also not going to tell you that. You know what? I don't want to demoralize him. He's doing his best work. So I'm going to attack shit. As I do. Preferably the monster thing that pisses off even gods. That's a 32 to hit.
Wow.
Hits.
Yeah. Nice.
Nemesis.
27 slashing damage.
Damn. 27. Okay.
It's okay, I have a second attack. Don't be frightened. 29. That wasn't as impressive looking.
It still hits.
Well, yeah, but aim high. Mid damage to 19.
19.
Yeah, I'm just gonna mind my business then.
Yep.
I feel like we're acquainted now. Oh wait, I was meant to make a save, wasn't I?
Yes, Constitution saving throw. Yes, please.
Oh. 22.
You succeed.
Nice.
Whilst you.
Alright, that's me.
Okay. Hang on. I don't know how to spell calculator. How do you spell calculator? Oh, there it is.
CALC, yeah.
Got it.
Just if you do it on the computer, just type in calc. Yeah,
Oh, I didn't know.
it'll bring it up.
Okay.
Or if you're in a search bar, you can just do number plus number or number minus number or number slash number.
As
Things like that.
he is in the radius of his stump, he gets half his health back.
Oh!
Whoa!
Half his.
It's not going to be helping him.
And this is where we end tonight's session.
No!
Oh.
Why?
Why, God, why?
Why can't I can continue?
Okay.
I-
Fine. We'll do 2 more rounds then. Okay.
Okay.
Right. Okay. R'tish, your turn.
Do I need to do another con save because I'm
Yes, you do.
in his dirty radius? Okay. At advantage. 26.
You saved.
Okay. I will attack.
Before you do anything, whose blue bar is this? I'm looking at you, Shadorim.
That's the radius of my hallowed ground.
Ah, fair enough. Okay, fair enough. All right.
That shouldn't it be
so
on you though?
No, it's wherever I put the sword.
Yeah, that's planted in the ground.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
So I will move up to here. Do I get advantage on the attack because I'm flanking?
Yes, you do.
Fantastic. Huh. A 14 and a 13. That will not hit.
That will not hit. I'm sorry.
Hey, do not blame me, blame the wielder. All right, shut up, sword. So I will go again. That is more like it, my friend. 25.
Hits.
Doing 9 points of slashing damage.
Okay.
Yeah, that's the end of my go.
Okay. Pyraeus, you're up.
Okay. I'm going to shout across the Rue. Don't forget, you need to use the amulet.
Yeah.
I think that's the only thing that's going to bind this. Then I'm going to
bind him to the
Probably
stump
not.
so he's got less room.
It can't bind him to the stump. Needs to be a fresh tree.
Ah, boo.
But does he? How close does he need to be to that tree?
Very close.
Yeah.
What, like close enough as he is to this one, like within 10 feet, or does he need to be closer?
Needs to be about 5 feet to any tree.
Yeah, I need you guys to
So-
kind of lure him to a tree.
Need to push him somehow, don't they?
Yeah, we can't push him. It's
Okay.
Too big.
Too big.
Okay,
Oh, trust
okay,
me, I would have
okay.
been.
Yeah, I
Would
would
have been bouncing that thing around the
Yeah.
landscape.
Too big, huh?
Pardon?
Yeah.
Too big to bounce.
Mm-hmm.
Stop
Gonna
it.
look out
I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. Okay, I'm going to... Oh, fuck it, I'll do it now. I'm going to cast Aid at 5th level on R'tish, Shadorim, Vic, and Aniketos. That's an extra. So your maximum health increases by 20, and you basically gain 20 hits.
Cool.
So it's a heal, and it increases your max, so you can be healed higher in future.
Okay.
And that's like 8 hours, I think it runs for. And then I will... Who wants inspiration? Shadorim's got one. I'll give it to Vic, because he was doing quite a lot of damage. And then I will move 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. I'm going to go over there, just so I'm not within a cone air effect of anybody else. And that's me done.
Okay. I think it's Rue's turn, isn't it? Yep, Rue.
Yeah. Okay. So I'm hearing from everyone is that this thing is too big. So can I try and reduce it and it make a Constitution saving throw? It's probably not going to work, but you know, I want to try and see if I can irritate it and try and lead it towards a tree.
14.
It doesn't make it. It is smaller.
Oh, what? How
Yes.
My save DC is a 16. So
Well, it reduces by one size, doesn't it?
Yeah, it's halved in all dimensions, and it's now it goes from large to medium.
Goes from huge to large.
And it has disadvantage on strength checks and strength saving throws, and it targets weapons, not that it has any, I think, also reduced. And reducing damage.
But if it's doing a punch, it will.
Yeah, still damage, isn't it? So reduce the damage die basically by
1d4.
Yeah. This little black square is where his stump is. Okay.
Okay.
Try to do some colouring, but it's not working.
It's a small boy, and I am concentrating on that.
Okay. And if we were really smart, would have bought a little bonsai tree, and we could have put it next to him, and then
exactly.
We could have
a tiny one.
Yeah.
Is that all you can do, Rue?
I am going
Isn't that enough?
I am also going to go on ahead and just get a tree, or try to start moving towards a tree.
Okay.
So, 5, 10...
I think Duke is up next, and thank you for making it smaller.
No worries! Where do you want it? I'm just going to move now 10, 15, 20... Oh, I'll be about here. I'm still at the back of the group, but depending on where you guys chuck it, I can get to it either way.
We'll follow your lead, Duke, because you're the first one pushing.
Yeah.
Yep.
And end turn.
Okay, Duke, you're up.
Right. Flanking so advantage, yes?
Yes.
Lovely. In which case, I am going to attempt to hit it. So, it's an 18, a 29, or... Does the 29 hit?
29 hits.
Right, I'm going to expend one superiority die to make it a pushing attack.
Okay.
So, first up, it's going to take 10 plus... Oh, it's 18 piercing damage.
18 piercing damage, damn.
Yep.
Okay.
And can it please make a strength saving throw?
Of course.
And that, I believe, is at disadvantage.
Hang on.
Thanks to Rue.
Yeah.
It's a 6.
Yeah.
Okay, it is pushed 15 feet away from me, and I am punting it towards this tree.
Hey.
Okay.
Right, that was attack 1.
Do you get to follow him?
2, I'm going to follow it. It's now at this tree. And I am going to attempt to hit it again.
Okay.
Do we still count as flanking with R'tish where he is?
Yep.
Lovely. So that's a 28 to hit.
Hits.
Okay. And I'm going to expend another superiority die and do a trip attack on it.
Yeah.
So can it make another strength save, please?
14.
That's a fail.
Oh.
It is now prone.
What?
So it's taken 20 piercing damage in total and is now prone.
Damn. I was having so much fun with him.
Yeah.
Yep.
We can tell.
And bonus action, I have an offhand weapon.
Yep.
So I'm going to attempt to hit it with my fire sword, which is not lit at the moment. That was on that one. So 25 to hit.
Hits.
For just the piercing, 8 piercing.
Okay. I'm gonna round that down to 4 because he's not immune to fire. Okay.
Okay, so he's resistant.
Yeah. That's the one.
Okay, cool.
He doesn't take the fire damage because I haven't activated the fire sword.
Okay. Oh well, that's fine.
So it is just the 8 piercing.
Okay, fair enough. That's cool. And there's
And then I'm going to move a little bit further around this side. And that's my turn.
Okay, so he's very pissed off with being shrunk and being pushed away. So he's going to take his anger out on you, Duke.
Yeah, I thought he might.
Rain, with my attacks, is it disadvantage, isn't it? Or
It is at the moment. It is at the moment, unless he gets up from prone.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so
It's advantage until he gets up. Advantage on strength checks and saving. But aside from that, no, it's just 1d4 less damage on any weapons and things.
okay, so he's going to get up. So he's going to take one of his attacks away. So he's going to only do one fist attack. Onto you, Duke.
Yep.
27. Come on. Sorry.
Yes, that's a hit. No, that's alright.
Can I use silvery barbs? Make him roll it again.
Of course, yeah.
Thank
12.
Yeah.
Okay, with that, as he's pissed off, he's gonna inhale again.
No!
Oh yeah, we're all in the cone.
Cone time.
Here we go.
Duke, you also have advantage on your next attack roll, ability check, or saving throw.
Oh, thank you very much.
This may not go well.
So yeah, anyone in that cone,
Check save.
dex save, please.
Yep.
And that's at advantage because it's a spell for me. 16.
Oh, look at Shadorim. Look at that.
Nice.
Never seen it so much.
It meets it, it beats it. So
I think Rue and R'tish would get a +3 because they're within, I think it's 10 foot.
Oh yeah. Forgot about that. So actually 19 and 18.
18.
So we all basically take half the damage instead.
Yeah, but I'm on concentrate. I'd make a concentration save.
Oh yeah.
Dex is because this is, yeah.
Well,
With
he's
plus
by the
3.
He's by the tree now.
What did I just accidentally roll?
A dex save.
save.
Wrong one.
I didn't press anything. I put my elbow down on my spacebar and it rolled something. A dex save, and it's a concentration. It's concentration, and I've got Warcaster, so it's with advantage.
okay, so I'm gonna roll damage now.
Cool.
And you get +3 as well,
Yeah.
Rue.
Yeah.
Oh, that was gonna be so good. Okay, so you take half of 50 fire damage.
Half of 50?
Yeah.
50.
Yep.
Wow.
I see now why I said it was going to be good.
Yeah.
And 11 poison damage, so that's half 11.
So 5.
What's half of half?
I think we round down when it's us and we round up when it's them.
I don't think, and then I got a 15 on my console. I think I'm past that.
No, you get +3 because of the
That's
of Shadow.
17.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like aura protection. I think.
I don't know. Does that pass? How much?
Yeah, it does because the DC is 16,
Okay.
and that's the end of his go.
Yeah.
What was the total damage? Just
Total damage was
30.
Yeah, 30.
So I take 15 technically. I take because I'm resistant.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah, I guess you take 17 because you're resistant to part of it, aren't you? And the other part was the. Yeah.
What other part?
Are you resistant? Are you resistant to all of it?
I'm resistant to fire, acid, cold, fire, lightning, poison, and radiant.
Wow. All right. Yes. I just have beautiful, beautiful.
I'm glad I bought that armor.
Yeah, no kidding. That's a good buy.
Okay, Aniketos, you're up.
Oh my god.
I'm
When do I go?
Oh, did I miss you?
Oh,
I missed you, Shadow. I'm so sorry. Yes, you go first, okay? And then, sorry, mate.
I'm going to. I'll move over here.
Okay.
And is he basically where we want him to be, near a tree?
Yeah.
Pretty much, yeah.
Yeah, I won't do that then. So I'm going to, just hit him with 2 attacks then. Do I still have an advantage on con?
Yeah.
the music stopped.
Sorry, yep. There we go.
16.
Doesn't hit.
No, that's the con save.
Oh, con save.
Are we making those? I thought that was in the range of this stumpy thing, not around him.
It's still
I thought
around.
that was. Yeah, I think
Oh,
it's
okay.
him.
I probably should have made some then. Whoops.
It meets it, beats it, so yeah.
Right, so my attack then will be still at advantage because of me bow.
Yes, it would.
Oh, so close.
Oh.
That would be total of 12 force and 4 radiant. Sorry, 4 radiant.
Okay.
And then my second attack. 20. No, 21.
Hits.
5 radiant. 15 force. I'm going to burn a spell slot for find smite.
Yep.
Yeah.
Not undead. It's not undead or a fiend, so I can't do that. So there's an additional 15. And for the hell of it, I'm going to use my symbol that's on my axe. For 48 necrotic.
Oh.
So a total of 35
Yep.
plus 83.
Wow.
And I was hoping I was going to get a crit because that had been doubled.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
160 odd damage. That'd
Okay.
be beautiful.
Is that your go over?
I think I've got a bonus action. Yeah, I'll cast Shield of Faith on myself. Yep, so I'm done.
Aniketos, you're up.
I'm gonna take notes and go mock aspirin after this, to be honest. This dude's a punk. How is the people who keep being absolutely blasted with bones doing? Are we in good health?
I'm down to half.
You're only down to half after taking that too.
I have my symbiotic entity up, which gives me 36. So the first one blasted through.
And we got a
that
load of
would
temp
do
hit
it.
points as well.
Yeah, alright. Okay, then I'm not voided. Why do I even bother playing a cleric in this party? Fuck me, dude. I'm gonna I'm going up here. I'm gonna just go fight shit then. My god. That's the wrong button entirely. That's not even vaguely in the right direction. Okay, I'm gonna hit this thing. Hopefully. Yeah, I am.
Hits.
Hooray! 25 slashing damage.
That's him going, bollocks!
He's swearing at us, yeah.
How do you want to do this, Aniketos?
What? Yeah! This dude is a punk. Holy shit!
I don't...
Well, this shit can't do. Fuck. My god. Yeah, no, I think Aniketos is surprised about this as anyone else, to be honest. He and Helios had conferred and gone, yeah, he gave the gods problems in his heyday, so he's there like, oh shit, this one's gonna take a few hits. So he's just kind of swinging down business as usual. He ain't doing nothing fancy. He don't expect this to work.
And then suddenly, you crack his skull, and the whole entity just collapses on himself as the skeleton turns into this ooze that just slinks away back into the stump. And then the stump turns to a normal dead tree.
Do you think I should reseal it anyways?
Yes.
Yes.
Probably a good idea.
I'm gonna do that.
Duke's just next to Aniketos, just pounding him in the shoulder. Was very good. Impressive.
Oh, impressive yourself. I did not know you hit like that. I'm very impressed.
You hear a little voice go, I know, I am amazing.
What the fuck was that?
I think R'tish has a new friend.
Shut up, Claude.
God, so many of you guys have new friends of things that just talk.
So, is Rue sealing the stump up?
Yes. Yes.
It will take you 10 minutes of ritual to cast this. While she does this, does anyone want to do anything in this forest?
So was there, obviously we can't see because obviously the tree's been chopped down. So did we discern from the druid lady earlier if there was any way that these particular spirit trees were marked, if there were any others or anything like that?
This tree was marked with an X, but because the villagers cut it down and burnt it, they don't know. It was just that tree. It was just this tree that was.
Okay.
There was like no other trees that had spirits in them.
So the high druid has said it was only this one that was here. That's right.
Yeah.
Cool.
I think while Rue is sealing this tree down, Aniketos is going to walk in like a general circle around it, like vaguely sprinkling his blessed soul around.
Okay.
Just to be sure.
Duke is going to sit himself down next to the tree and just enjoy being in a nice forest.
Yeah, R'tish will sit down next to him and get out his whetstone to start sharpening the sword. And Claude will be like, hey, get off me, I do not need that. I keep myself sharp.
You want the edge to be as sharp as your tongue, no? Let R'tish sharp an edge.
Come here, pretty boy. Stroke me and see how sharp I am.
I do not need to stroke you. R'tish is already stroking you with rock. Get off to that.
Pardon?
I can't.
Are you two trying to have intercourse with a sword right now? What is happening over here?
I think the sword is hitting on us. Possibly.
A sword is meant to hit. What are you doing with yourself?
I am trying not to get hit
Yeah, fair enough.
by the mysteriously French sword.
What even is a friend?
Yeah, what's French?
Yeah, what is French? I don't understand.
Yeah, no one knows that. He just has an accent. It's no particular accent, guys.
So, after 10 minutes of...
I'm just disappointed it does not have a bread loaf pattern up the side.
After 10 minutes of the ritual casting that Rue was doing, growth suddenly starts appearing around the stump. Greenery and wildflowers starts to grow, as you can tell that this is now sealed properly again. You all look at each other and feel like you've done an amazing job today. As you walk back to the village, absolutely exhausted. And this is where we end tonight's session.
Yay!
I feel more accomplished.
Yeah.
Till next time, where people have to roll encounters and have strange things, and maybe wolves go shh. But
Why
thank
would
you.
wolves go shush?
Shh. Thank you everyone for watching tonight's episode. Please subscribe to the channel and click the bell icon so you don't miss an exciting episode of wolves shushing people. And we'll see you next time. Bye bye everybody.
Bye-bye.
Bye.